Well, we could not have asked for a better weekend or a start to the work week. Unfortunately, most of us were indoors at work or at school, but beautiful outside this evening. Temperatures dropping into the 60s. Humidity has been low. Winds have been very pleasant. A little bit of a breeze at times, but the winds are starting to change direction now, coming off of the Gulf. So we know that means we will start warming up. We will start becoming a little more humid. Not uncomfortably so tomorrow, but certainly by the end of the week. Today's high 71, almost right at average, and it was chilly this morning. We were 43 degrees at Kenner, and we did drop down to freezing in Hammond. 34 degrees was the morning low at Slidell. Even Belle Chase, Galliano, and Homa, south of the lake, even those locations in the 30s. Now, we're not going to be quite as cold. Still chilly tonight, but not getting into the 30s. We'll be in the 40s as we're in the 60s outside right now. Dew points are still very low, 20s, 30s, and 40s, but the dew point values will be on the rise because winds are now coming off of the Gulf. Now, we're not tapping into deep tropical or Gulf moisture, anything like that, but over time, those dew points are going to be rising, which one, prevents our temperatures from getting as cold during the overnight hours, and two, it doesn't feel quite as comfortable as we get into the afternoons. Now, again, tomorrow, even Wednesday, dew points rising, but in the 50s. That's still relatively nice, but as the dew points start getting into the 60s, it starts to become a little bit more uncomfortable outdoors. We do have a front on the way, still kind of a question as to early next week whether or not that front actually moves through or not. We'll wait and see. But a big warm up across much of the central part of the nation, southeast as well, with the core of the cold well back up into Canada, and it's really only the northern states and out west that are experiencing any kind of a winter chill. So the spring-like warmth is going to continue for the rest of this week and going into the start of the weekend. But then we'll start to see some changes. We're not done with the chilly weather just yet. We're going to see several upper troughs start generally staying out over the Rockies and West Coast. But there are indications that we will begin to see some of that more chilly air start settling our way as we get toward next week. But this coming week, temperatures are going to be warmer than average. And we have had a good mix of warmer or cooler than average temperatures. And really, you have to go back to last Monday for a particularly warm day. And ever since, temperatures have been on the cool side. Well, we're going to start that more upswing this week. But as I mentioned, it does look like after this week, temperatures are going to be cooling down once again. So we're not done with the winter chill. It may be making a return after this coming week. Right now, though, beautiful outside, but clouds are already starting to increase out in Texas, and that's going to be our trend as well. Not only are we warming up, turning a little more humid, but the clouds are going to start coming back in. Not so much tomorrow, but certainly as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with maybe a stray shower mixed in there as well. Chilly tonight and kind of damp as overnight lows fall into the 40s. I wouldn't be surprised to see one or two locations get into the upper 30s briefly. A little warmer tomorrow, high around 74 degrees, with plenty of sunshine, a few passing clouds, a bit more cloudiness Wednesday through Friday with high temperatures into the upper 70s and low 80s. We will see some rainfall. I was mentioning that front. Rain chances increasing by Sunday and Monday. And remember, this Saturday night, we spring forward 1 hour.
All right, forecast looking pretty good. Thanks, Chris. Well, reaction.